we have more than enough glowstone.
Excellent.
Yeah, like 5, almost 6 stacks more than we need.
All right. Night vision potions. Here we go. Through the portal. Woo, woo, woo. Must have record that.
As soon as you went through the portal, I got this really bad lag.
Yeah, it does it. The lag when you go through portals, the lag's so bad that you just twitch back to where you were.
Yeah, so you got a ton of glass left over.
That's okay. I'll use lots of glass. So I'm not really worried about it.
Okay.
Now, what's this? What's this?
I left. I'm gonna just keep some of the glowstone and glass in my inventory just in case we find something.
Yeah.
But I think we're done with that portion.
I need to do a thing where I've got an indicator, so I have to keep going around the back to check to see what stage it's at. There's like it puts 3 things in. Hang on, so it puts puts the water in, it puts the golden carrot, and then the redstone dust. So that's 3 things, and it makes three glug glug noises.
So here's what I want. You know how when you the wings that you wear, the elytra, they're just a model, right? And the model moves a little bit, right?
Mm.
But you know how it moves when you start flying?
Yeah.
Like, here's what I want. I want to be able to create a custom texture. Like, remember I was talking about, like, when you're on the server, your armor, when you're wearing it, should look like this. Your wings, when you're wearing it, should look like this, you know? So that basically you have a custom one, so not everybody has to look the same. What I want to do, I want to have wings. Oh, did you just go through a portal?
I sure did.
Oh, yep, I got jumped back, rubber banded. And I'm worried about this horse. I feel like he's going to fall.
Oh, that dopey horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he has the strength to hang on to the edge forever because he's just bones. He's not even skin and bones. He's literally just bones. But here's what I want. So I want to create an animated texture that when I start flying, the wings form. So they don't look like I'm wearing them when I'm walking around.
Yeah, cool.
But when I'm flying, they form as fire.
Oh, nice.
Should we start up or should we start at the bottom? Or should we start? We should start inside the ring, and just explain that we, for whatever reason, decided to keep. Oh, I fell in the hole. Can you pick up the rest of those? But I think we should start here. So let's start at the witch farm. Or actually, you know what? Let's start. Let's start where you are. No. Well,
you've gone all the way, haven't you?
Yep. I should grab some food from the chicken cube. Do you need anything? Because I'm on the last 6 carrots I stole from.
Yeah, I've got 4 chicken on me, and that's it.
Okay, I'll bring you
a bunch of potions.
Okay, I'll bring you some.
I'm an alky today. By the looks of it, I got like potions. Yeah, when I came out here, when I came out from my hibernation AFK, I came out. I was like, no, who's done this? I was like, this better not be some kind of prank. Someone's filled it in. I was like, no.
There'd be no possible way to fill in this thing. It would take you days to fill this whole thing in. Okay. So should I go sleep and make it daytime?
It's up to you. I mean, it's not bothering me.
Okay. Well, just recording wise, it's usually better to record during the. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Ugh.
Oh, first try.
Well, I did hit my head on the thing, but I made it through. Okay, I'm in bed.
Alright, I need to log, right?
Yeah.
Logging. Beep.
Okay, it's good.
Oh, I fell! I was holding shift and I just slipped off the edge.
I keep holding control instead of shift and running off of stuff.
Yeah,
Thank goodness
really
for the wings.
Running off really fast. Here's something really funny, right? If you got wings on, and you jump up and down on the spot, you move forwards.
Yeah,
and eventually you fall off.
Oh, dang it!
See ya.
Okay. All right. So, I guess we'll begin now. Oh man, the project we've done in this video. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of coming.
Oh, I fell off again. What the hell? I was standing on the chest and I was holding shift and I fell off the edge.
Well, you can't stand on the chest and hold shift.
I know.
Okay, so how many years ago did we put the witch farm here?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
It was like right when you first joined. So maybe 3 years ago now, 2 or 3 years ago. We started the witch farm, right?
Yeah.
And it's gone through a lot of different iterations. You got an iron farm, a gold farm. All these things are going into this monstrosity here, which is right near Example's base, right? And we did this crazy pattern, and we had this crazy idea where we were going to basically, actually, I think this is halfway. This is the halfway point right here to the actual ring you need to mine out to, or, where you got to light it up or whatever to get the optimum rates where while you're at the farm, the only possible place something can spawn is in the witch farm, right?
Yeah.
Then there was another ring right outside of this one, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And then there's another ring that's twice as far as that, because my logic way back then was if you're coming to the farm, you can have the rates at its optimum efficiency if you get rid of all that too. So that nothing can spawn. As soon as you get to the point where witches can spawn, they're the only thing that can spawn, right? However, the amount of effort required to do that is not worth the couple of seconds worth of extra witches you're going to get. But basically, I don't know why we did this. For me, it was a lot of procrastinating on something else I need to do. But we decided to dig out to the next ring. And we've just finished that. This is where we're at right now. And I probably should have grabbed those potions. Can you toss some potions here on this beacon?
Okay, I'm looking at this beacon.
By the way,
okay.
By the way, I've got the chicken for you. So
okay, I'm gonna drop a few of these down here. Let's see, 1, 2.
Okay, I got some. All right. Whoa. So Example and I don't actually need these. We've become acclimated to the dark, but for the sake of YouTube,
look at that, so bright.
For the sake of YouTube, I thought we would do this for you guys. Okay, so we dug...
Do you want me just to jump in here for a second? Now, the reason why we started digging this out was because way back when we first did the rings, right? You're like, oh, let's dig all the way down to Beta Rock. So we're like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Here, let's give them a glimpse. Let's go back up and give them a glimpse of where the actual outer ring is. Just for a frame of reference, let's say. So basically, twice as far as the end of this one, you're going to find another ring. Basically, see where that wall is right there? That is the ring. We dug down the mountains and the terrain to the point where there was water covering it. But yeah, that's the outer ring out there, right? So we have to get rid of all this landmass. And we've kept as many of the resources as we could. They're feeding into this hopper system. We've got stone and cobblestone going into this one. We've got gravel, sand, and dirt. And there actually was gravel here, but I broke it to create flint so I could create I ran out of torches. And that's what the fire's all about. I was using flint and steel to keep it lit so stuff wouldn't spawn. And then everything else goes into these chests. And it's just been like, I mean, it is... Oh, this is the second station, by the way, that we set up. The other one's underwater. Anyway, so making this hard enough for you guys to follow. Basically, right now, what this is we are draining it. And the interesting thing about this is because witches are in a swamp biome, a lot of the actual land, or a lot of the actual water, is only 1 or 2 blocks down. Now this is obviously we're outside of the swamp biome here. And this is actually an area right inside where there's a lot of water already taken care of because this was originally land and not water. So the problem we're having, though, is that as we remove the water, as we put stuff up there, the water has to update. Okay, see this? So I'll just go ahead and put some leaves here and force update the water. See what's happening? See how it's doing that? See how badly it's trying to keep up? And this is crashing the server like crazy.
Every 5 blocks or something.
And the funny thing is that the more you place and the more source blocks you get rid of, the worse it gets because it has to update that much more. Because basically, it flows because of the way water operates in this game. It flows for 8 blocks, and then it jumps down to the next level, flows for another 8 blocks, jumps down to the next level, flows for another 8 blocks. Because of how that's set up, it is just a nightmare to try to do this. So like, and you can kind of see like where the sources are. Like there's a source right here, I think. But then, of course, yeah, there. So now, because it's not like updating very fast, it's so bad. It's so hard to tell where to put these. And I'm actually surprised the server hasn't crashed yet, because this is like major updating happening right now.
Yeah, it'll crash in a minute. Yeah. So the reason why we're taking care of the water here is that we want to actually.
We want to prevent the squid from spawning. That was the thing. I was about to say it, but I realized I was going to say that before people had seen what we were actually doing. But yeah, we want to prevent the squid from spawning just so that the game doesn't even have to think, should something spawn. Oh, there's the server crashing.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so I'm going to go reset it. Hang on.
Should be able to get back in now.
Yep. Okay, we're back. So
and the water's updating again, so it might crash again. Yeah, so just be aware.
It's so bad. But yeah, basically, if we can just get down... my prediction was that even though it wouldn't look like it, if we had just gone down... Because I went down 1 level when I put down all this netherrack. I did this while Example was asleep. Or actually, yeah, I guess you were asleep.
Yeah, well, I was sleeping, yeah.
He was AFK, technically. But then the server crashed because I was doing this. And he didn't get back on because he didn't know to. Yeah, and then he was asleep by the time I told him. So anyway, I put the first level down. And my prediction was that by the second level... even though it wouldn't look like it because of the way like right now, this looks like there's a lot of water here. In reality, if we were to go straight down from here, this entire area would be no water left because of the way that the water works in the game. So my prediction was that if we went down just 2 levels, half the water would technically be gone. You know?
Right.
So by 4 or 5 levels, 90% of the water would be gone. And then see, as you can see, we don't have to put stuff here, because we can already see where the water sources are. So it's actually going pretty quick once because the first level we had to do, because the first thing we did was take off everything down to just the top level and flood it so that we could prevent mob spawning on the surface. And then Example went through and lit everything. So anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing here. And we're just trying to get rid of, you know, all the source, and it's just like, it's a massive job. And as I said, it is crashing the server like crazy to have to do this.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch these potions I got on me in the chest up there. I'm going to grab some more material and we'll get back into this, eh? We'll start knocking this over. So the reason why we actually have dug this out was, 1, to increase spawn rates, 2, to actually do what we said we were going to do.
Yeah.
This was actually Seiferus' idea. He says, "What?
Stop blaming me. I know it's my fault."
Oh, no, I'm definitely going to blame you. It's like he said, "Yeah, let's dig all this down to bedrock," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a real good idea." And everyone's like, "Yeah, that's awesome." And then you start digging.
And then as soon as we started digging, it was just Example and I for a long time.
Yeah, actually, let's tell them how long we thought it would take. We thought it would take 2 people 10 days.
10 days, yeah.
Dig it all out, and we were pretty close to that, weren't we? I mean, this is like regular days digging. Yeah. It might have been a little bit less because we had Kashi come on for a bit, but 2 people digging this ring out 2 days. 10 days.
Yeah, it took a long time, and it would not have been possible had it not been for the amazing glitches of snapshots allowing us to duplicate items for
duplication
to just burn through some picks.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's super cheaty, but like it's part of the game.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is that third echelon's it's not so much about doing everything perfect, legit. It's more about having fun and doing, you know, just making a. Am I placing those? Oh, yeah, those don't even need to go there. I could just go like this. But it's more about just having fun, you know, and enjoying yourself. Like we're trying to create an environment where people can be the best builders they can be, and just have the most fun out of this. And so if there's a glitch that comes around, as long as it's something that the game caused, we've made an executive decision to just let it happen. Like you're basically the rules of Third Echelon have gone through a couple different iterations, but what we've basically leveled out at is that so long as you're not harming other players, basically you are free to do whatever you want, exploit any glitches you want, as long again as you're not using it to harm other players. So
right, yeah.
Basically, we're a very freedom-oriented society where you can basically just do whatever you want. Like, basically, to put it into plain English, Third Echelon is a server that acts as a bunch of people's individual single-player world. So if there's something that you would take advantage of in your single-player world, you're free to do it here, as long, again, as it doesn't affect somebody else. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! These torches here are melting the ice up here.
Yeah. It'll update if you just put a leaf block.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually had to go around and do that first before I started taking the netherrack away. Because I didn't want the water to flood back in here and fill up make the source box again. So I was like, oh gosh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so, I mean, we could still...
Oh, there's a crash 2.
Crash number 2. We should be back up and running now. There we go, logging in. Oh, what? No, this isn't right.
What?
It reset us back.
Like a long way?
To ages ago.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, man.
We might get to the point where we have to, just because of the fact that what we're trying to do is just not physically going to be possible with the server, we may have to resort to MC Edit or something.
Magic. Might have to resort to magic.
You know what we could do?
Yeah, well, I mean...
I have an idea. Okay, here's a fantastic idea, which could backfire horrendously.
No.
Well, what if we MC Edit this area, and what we did was we just removed flowing water. So the only thing left, everything would be turned into air except for source blocks.
Oh, then we'll be up in the air.
Yeah, but that's a good compromise to have to pillar up to them to remove them. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, let's see if we get sick of it.
Yeah, let's go to maybe by the 5th crash. That was crash number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe by the 5th crash, we will decide to do that. Oh, dude, we got thrown back so far that I still have an inventory full of potions, even though I just put them away.
Yeah, I had all my... I pretty much used up all my leaves, and I had them all come back in my inventory.
Jeez, that's awful.
The water's going down. It's going down pretty quick. Watch this. If I place this block here, the server's going to die. Let's see what happens. No, not that one. Okay, maybe this one.
I can see the source blocks. They're right here.
Yep.
As soon as we place the last one, it's just going to...
Yeah, she's going to go.
I ran out of blocks, though. Incoming crash.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Okay, this chunk's going down.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
We can't do anything now.
Yeah, there's a source block right... Oh, no. Nope, never mind.
No, it's going down.
Yeah, it's going down. Look at this. Look at how bad that is. It's worse for me because I'm hosting the Skype call.
Right.
Oh, man, it's so bad. Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, so like I said, it's going to go down 8 blocks. Then it's going to go out 8 blocks, then down 1, then out 8 blocks. So yeah. This is actually, it looks so, like there's so much more water here than there actually is. And right here, once it gets down to the level, you're going to be able to tell which ones are the source blocks still.
Yeah. I don't think there's any source blocks in this area we're standing in. I think they're pretty much up against the tube.
Well, there are going to be some random source blocks because I was using a bucket for a long time as my way of
Oh.
as my way of getting air back. But
Yeah.
because I'm taking it, the way that you get the air back is to place the source block down where there is no source block and then pick it back up. There's probably only going to be about 3 or 4, but they're going to be much lower. And then there will be some probably, in the ravines and stuff where there's just that block in the wall that has water coming out of it. So there will be a couple of weird stuff like that because we removed the lava, but not those because those just assimilated into the water.
Yeah. True. Wow. I don't know if we should do it.
It's still not done yet, and there's a huge discrepancy in where the water is right here. Here. Like, it just updated when I went through it. You can see it going chunk by chunk.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, check it out. Check it out. Over here, we removed all the water that's going all the way down this cave system.
Oh, well, yeah. Good too. Yeah, we shouldn't do anything else until it's updated, otherwise we're going to get another crash.
Yeah.
In fact, it probably still will crash. I'm surprised it hasn't crashed yet.
Let's go up and try to take down some of this netherrack while we wait. Or do you think that's going to cause a crash too?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to pick it up. We can try.
Well, I think that we could pick it up. It's just we can't drop it down. It's the dropping it down that's hurting it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh man, it's the lag. The lag is real.
All right, I got my pick. I'm gonna try.
And then, what do you want to do about the coal? Should we just leave that for last, or?
Yeah, let's leave it to last year, and then last as you'd say.
There's the crash.
Oh!
I broke 2 blocks.
Oh. Yeah. Okay,
crash number 3.
Are you in again?
I'm logging in.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
Oh,
at least,
yes, good. Okay,
yeah, I was going to say, it was just the point where I broke those 2 blocks. I wonder if it's going to crash again.
Don't know. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to wait. Oh, geez, look at that. The rain's sure not helping. Should we go sleep away the rain?
It's probably still daytime, so.
Yeah. Well, the particles hitting the water as it's updating. And
that's what I noticed when we're digging it out. Right, when we're digging it out underneath, when it rained, and we're knocking all those blocks out, the server just.
Yeah.
Such
not
trouble.
to mention the worst part was because we were breaking stuff down. We were breaking off the walls that had the torches on them and stuff, so stuff would start spawning. Oh, look, this whole area over here that we were just talking about having the water in this cave system getting drawn out. This whole area just got the water back in it, like from the crash.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the actual water level went back a lot farther than the player position data. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that while we were doing this, stuff was spawning, and then we'd have skeletons sitting there going like this. I don't have any arrows, but they would shoot an arrow, and the arrow would
just don't go anywhere.
Yeah, the arrows just don't go anywhere. They just go straight down.
I call them limp arrows. I was trying to fight the mobs, and my arrows are just falling out of the bow. I was like, oh, limp arrows.
Yeah, so they'd shoot and they just go straight down. And the problem was that they're creating a ton of bubble particles. So that was one of the first things we did to crash the server. Was Example was shooting at me, or something. He was just shooting a bunch of arrows, and he was watching them go down. And we had like 10 or 20 arrows that were falling, and the amount of particles that generated just killed the server.
Okay, well I got some near the wreck down.
Yeah, I'm getting some of it right now. Oh, crash.
Number 4.
Yep.
We're gonna have another crash.
Yeah, we are. It was hilarious. Oh no! Break the leaves. You can do it. I'm gonna log back in these leaves. Okay, anytime now, server.
Yeah. Come on now. Oh, I'm flying, dude. It's crashed. I'm flying through the air.
You just jumped up.
I'm like way up there in the air.
This
is crazy. Oh, this is nuts. Yeah, I'm just flying. I'm just flying through the air. No, I've stopped now. I've stopped flying, but yeah, I was just flying.
Oh man, you're getting robot-y voice.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I want to fly too. Fly. Yeah, this has been happening so much.
Yeah, I stopped flying.
Just the lag gets so bad that when we jump, it just you
Oh
start
yeah, here we go. Here we go.
flying.
Here we go. Yeah, that's it. Oh,
I see you.
oh,
you're,
that's it. Oh, oh, that's it.
you
Number
were
5.
stuck in midair.
I was flying.
Yeah, you were flying in the flying position, but from my screen, you were staying perfectly still in one spot.
It's like, hey, I'm flying. Look at me. I'm flying. I'm just staying there. No, you're not.